Hey guys, iPokemon here. If I'm honest, this video will be very poorly presented because of lack of time for me to make the video, and not enough time for me to actually look at the full list of That's Raging Tempest, which is one of the best sets we've had since Bosch. I would like to say it's better than Bosch because there are more money cards in this set than Bosch had. And then if we look before Bosch, because I'm just looking at my poster, what do we have? Tachyon. I don't know, would this be compared to Tachyon? I don't know. Because of Dracosack and Spellbook of Judgment, those were the only two money cards, but they were so expensive. They would make up the price of double a box. And obviously we've had double ratios since then. So I don't know, I'm torn apart between both of them. But anyway, I'll be talking about rate, kind of like what to expect with card prices and stuff like that, and the product itself. Obviously a couple of cards have shot up the heck in price, and I don't think it's worth investing into it unless you can find them for cheap. MX Saber Invoker it's about $60–70 now, which is insane. This card used to be $15 a couple months ago. Terratop, again one of these other cards, probably about $10–15. The card used to be peanuts a year ago, but that was a year ago. Soon, I'm going to tell you my best and worst decisions I made for Yu-Gi-Oh! But I mean that will probably be over the next couple of weeks because I've got loads, and I mean lots of pages full of ideas for videos and stuff. I'm properly going to try and take this seriously. On another note, it's best if you kind of just watch this or listen to this as a podcast or something like that. I think that's what it should be, because there's nothing special going around in this. I'm just going to be talking, and you can just do that if you just minimize the video and just listen. You know, it's pretty simple. Okay. So apart from MX Saber and Terratop, the obvious, some cards are going to increase and drop in price. One of the archetypes which we weren't exactly sure on, we are kind of sure on now. They're Subterrors. The support was crap. Let's be honest, crap. And this is when, for the next month or so, all of the Subterrors are going to drop to their lowest price, in my opinion. Hidden City, it's a secret rare. I don't know if it's going to maintain value for very long, but to be honest, we need to have another set that will change Subterrors for them to actually be good. I mean, you know what they did with the Noble Knights, just left it alone. You know, it could be like that. Spirals, on the other hand, Spirals have got potential. I've heard a lot of people talking about Spirals are decent, you know. They're a pretty budget deck right now. And I'm saying right now because I think Spiral Agent's the highest rarity card in the deck. It's ultra rare. Comes in Teedle, I think. Less Dark Illusions. And I think that could see a price spike, if I'm honest. But anyway, let's talk about this is all actually relevant. So rate. I've heard from sources, or mainly my TO, even wholesalers, that rate is very slowly becoming like Bosch, which means that if you haven't pre-ordered your boxes already, the chance of you getting rate at the current rate is very low. It's a heavy demand for this set. There are a lot of good secret rares in this set. There are a lot of good cards. I'm not going to go through every single card, every single rarity, because the list is openly available on the internet if you just search. But it's just insane. The set just seems insane. And honestly, if you're thinking of buying a case for this set, you have to sell everything as soon as you get it. Simple as, unless you're going to build a deck. I think I'm going to try and build a deck. But that video is coming on to tomorrow's topic, which is maximizing on Sneak Peek, because it's all pretty relevant right now. Anyway, it's kind of like an introduction to what to expect the next couple of days, next couple of weeks even, just me talking about things that I think I should have talked about a long time ago. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. iPokeonI here. To be honest, if you have any suggestions, I don't use that word, how can I not know how to say it? Leave a comment in the comment section below what you want to see, what you want to hear from. I'm pretty sure all the comments for upcoming videos for this 25 days of me is probably planned for anyway. I am towards the end of a month or the end of the 20 days. I can probably show collections and stuff and what I've done with it, because that's probably the best thing to end on. But we'll talk about that when we get there. Anyway, this is day 2. If you're still subscribed to me, like, thank you. If you're not, then obviously you're not watching. You guys just go do something else, innit? Anyway, I hope you can hear me. I should talk louder, but I don't think sound is an issue here. You can just turn up your volume, because it's not like random, like, you know, massive claps or massive sounds and stuff like that. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. iPokeonI here. You should study this set very, very carefully. Make a note of some cards related to the cards in the set, which will spike, which will decrease. And I think it's a very good way to start doing things, making notes of everything. What I would do if I had time, maybe I'll do it now actually, or soon, just have a whole list of a set, write down all cards related to that card, and see what will happen in the price. Like for example, lawn mowing. Different Dimension Ground is a very good counter to that card. It's kind of like Mystical Ref Panel is a very good counter to Pop Desires, that kind of stuff. So if you look at stuff like that that's coming out, of course we knew a lot of the cards that were in the set already, but because of rarities, it makes a big difference. If everything was common in the set, obviously the deck would be cheap, the set would not be worth investing into. But because a lot of the stuff you need is in high rarity, I mean, the Molmerat is super, I think, which is a pretty interesting play, to be honest, for the main card in the deck to be a low rarity. Interesting, right? I mean, it happens anyway. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. iPokeonI. I hope you enjoyed this video, this rambling on. I should really just black out me and make it a voice clip and stuff, but I mean, then it's just like a sound video, right? Anyway, thanks guys for watching. iPokeonI here. I'd really love to just play the piano right now, but I'm going to do it off camera. Like, I've got some practicing to do. And yes, I will see you guys later.